To celebrate Christmas, Neowiz has dropped the biggest update yet. It is 1.3 GB in size, which is significantly bigger than the rest of the updates we had before. With this update today, we get a new game mode, we get new base weapons, a new arena season, new battle pass, the Valiant membership, and of course, new skins. Slightly changes to the premium boxes, A.V.A boxes, unique soldier box, etc. And as a little bonus, we have weapon balancing as well. It is something that the community has been waiting for the past 4 months, and it is of course the MP7 nerf, which I can tell you so far. But what exactly got nerfed and what else has changed, we will find out today. First off, let's have a look at the new game mode. It is called Infinite Domination, and it is a PvE PvP combined game mode. It's like with some bots and real players in 2 different teams trying to take a target. What I have found out so far, I've played some rounds, and I can tell you, you cannot queue with your friends, so it's a solo game mode. You can queue alone, but you play with real players as well, so you could just do double solo queue if you wanted to do. It doesn't affect your win-lose ratio. It doesn't matter how much you lose or win or how good you are. It doesn't affect your win-lose ratio. There are 3 different colors of treasures for the reward, which is green, blue, and red. I assume it has something to do with the Roswell colors, because you have green, blue, and red Roswell colors for the skins. I assume that if you get a red treasure box, you get the red Roswell skins, and so on and so forth. You have to protect your own engineers and kill the enemy engineers to get to the target, to acquire what you have to do in the game mode. The game mode actually goes infinite. It's like a 90-minute game. The game ends for you as soon as you lose your 5 lives. There are bots with barrels that spawn loot boxes. That's how much I could find out. Others do spawn loot boxes, but I don't know when. But be sure to check out MythSky's video about that. He has a more detailed explanation about the Infinite Domination mode. I'll leave a link down in the description. As for the skins, you have the DT42 Roswell, the Bahamut Roswell, the Ballista Roswell, the V-Nagant Roswell, the EPCO Roswell, and the X4A4 Roswell. I assume that, like I said, the colors have something to do with the boxes, which the Bahamut Roswell, the DT42 Roswell, and the V-Nagant Roswell are red. The Ballista is blue, with the EPCO Roswell and the X4A1 Roswell are green. So that could be part of the rewards or the reward system they have there. As for the battle pass, we have a new one. We get a new season. It's called Bloody Bark. Instead of 45, it has 60 levels to achieve, 61 levels depending on what kind of battle pass you buy. If you want to get the battle pass, then buy the Arena Plus, because you get 1,200 medals, and that is the same amount of medals you need to buy the battle pass. I would do that. Way more worth it, definitely. Even if you don't like Arena, or if you don't want to play the Arena Plus, you still get more rewards. You get 120,000 euros, but we'll get into that later. For the skins of the battle pass, it's mostly Bloody Bark skins, as the name says. It's the Ice Bile, a MA47, the SRH, a T21, the X950, the Zebra, the Bahamut, and Arjuna Sister as a character skin, which is only included in the level 61 battle pass as a Yuna skin, as well as the Ice Bile Bloody Bark. Next up, let's have a look at the Arena update we have gotten. We got the Arena official Season 1. I don't know what's so official about this season. The last seasons were the beta season or pre-season and the Season 1 as well. However, with the new Arena update comes the Valiant membership, which is aka Arena Plus. One big problem with that, I assumed last time that it could split up the community eventually, and people without Arena Plus can't play with people with Arena Plus, and the other way around. It's totally different. You cannot play Arena at all without spending $10 and buy it. You can't buy it with medals, only for money, like you would buy medals, but you can't buy only the Arena Plus for real money. You get a lot of stuff for it, that's true. You get a plus box which contains medals and euros, so you have 1,200 medals and 12,000 euros. You get a titanium box, Season 2, and a double boost 30 days and an arms upgrade for 30 days. The Arena ticket lasts you 365 days, so it is a quite good price. To be honest, I bought it myself, and because I need the battle pass, I want the battle pass anyway. But the problem is, there are people definitely around that do not, just because that's their opinion, that's their standpoint, they do not spend money on anything related virtual. So that's going to be a problem. A lot of people are not really happy with that. It doesn't split up the community, it decreases the community. How that's going to turn out, we will have to wait and see. As for the new items that we get and all the weapons, it's a very long list. We have all sorts of new stuff in the shop, purchasable by in-game euros, 12,000 for primaries, 5,000 for secondaries, and of course 3,000 for knives. It's all sorts of stuff in there, like for example the SKS, the FN57, the Super Red Hawk, the X95R, and as well as a Deagle, or the Desert Eagle, which is called now D.Eagle. and a Alta P38, which is formerly known as the Walter P38. I have no idea how you will ever pronounce that properly. For titanium, first time a primary weapon, the Z95R Christmas, that costs 4,000 titanium, Flame Pierce, which is more or less just a Dotanuki, and a Candy Crane Club, which has never been in game before as far as I'm aware of. More base weapons you can get, but they are only achievable through the battle pass, unskinned of course then for the free battle pass, and the skin to the base weapon with the premium battle pass. As far as all the changes go for the boxes and also for the capsule shop, and we include another pack for 1000 medals in the shop as well, which is the Xmas pack. It contains the Xmas Shenna, the Milad Fall, the Noel SRF2, and as I said, it costs 1000 medals, which is a bit cheaper than the Black Snake pack, and there's actually stuff in there that you regularly play. For the box changes, you have the titanium box, the MLSC5 Unique, the T21 Marshwolf, and the T21 Tiamat. It's not that they replaced them or it's a new box or anything. The same items that they had in there in the premium box, the titanium box, and the unique soldier box are still the same. They just added more variants in there. As for the premium box, the MA47 Primavera, the X4A1 Platina, the SRF2 Proxima, and the Xarco Hell. And for the unique soldier box, you get the DT42 Coral, the Date Steph Custom, and the X4 Soapmont Block 2. New capsules have arrived as well. Obviously, you have a surprise Euro capsule which contains 2 items only, which is the Bahamut Wishes and 500,000 euros. The jackpot item is the Bahamut Wishes. The 500,000 euros are a 0.1% chance of getting, but if you get them, pretty lucky, you got 200k plus because you can just invest in the capsule again and probably then get the Bahamut Wishes. The second capsule is the season capsule, which contains as a jackpot item the X33 Wishes, and that costs as usual 100 medals. The A.V.A. community has been waiting for several months, almost 4 months. They have been waiting just to read this one sentence in the patch notes addressing weapon balancing, and everybody knows what I'm talking about. Yes, we get the MP7 nerf, but don't be too excited about that because actually they haven't done much. They've just reduced the rate of fire by 2 points about, and that's it. That's the only stat changes they've done for the MP7. For the Desmodus, you get a buff from 42 attack / damage to 44. I don't know what they're trying to do with that. Maybe make it more favorable to play instead the MP7, try to get some MP7 players down to the Desmodus, I don't know. To have a deeper look at what actually changed with the MP7, I've got some stats for you today. We have a MP7 without mods. Its actually rate of fire dropped from 14.29 to 12.99, which is a difference from 1.3, and with mods equipped, which is the burst barrel and the mechanism improvement, which both boost the rate of fire, we have from 16.67 to 14.93, so that's a drop from 1.74 in total. And the mods themselves actually got a nerf as well. Before, the burst barrel and the mechanism improvement both did a boost from 1.09. Now they only do a boost from 0.90, which is a difference from 0.19 in total. Like I said, I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll see how that will change over time. With the December update comes a new feature, or 2 features in fact. One of them is a coupon feature where you can type in a coupon code that Neobus gives you or announces then probably from time to time. At the top right of the corner there's a little coupon icon and you can open a field where you type in a coupon code. One of them is right now live and its update is done. I'll type that somewhere on top of the screen or in the video description down below. And the rewards for that are 1 premium box, 3 A.V.A. boxes, 1 Euro lucky box, and 1 unique soldier box. I think the coupon features are pretty nice. I like them. Let's see what coupons and rewards we get in the future. For the second feature, we have a kind of ad feature. You can watch advertisements or ads in-game somewhere, and then you can get rewards such as euros and some medals and maybe A.V.A. boxes and stuff. I don't know how exactly that's going to work. I haven't found it yet. Some people say it's from region to region different. Maybe they only rolled it out. Maybe it's going to come in a couple of days. I don't know how that goes. So we'll see how that will turn out within the next couple of days. As far as the other changes go, or quality of life improvements as they call it, we have a winter lobby background, which is pretty nice. I like that. It looks a bit more white and it looks a bit more like Christmas and it's all snowing and stuff. So that's a good idea. I quite like that. We have new map information for each map, like for breach and demolition and stuff, where it is suited, where the location is and what the background or history of the map itself is, which is nice niche idea. I think that's good. You can got something to read. And you have skin tier colors now. They show up in the equipped slots. Before it was only in the inventory or the locker itself, but now you can actually see the skin tier colors like the legendary epic skins and so on in the equipped slot themselves. And they've added a mark for the grenades to classify them. If it's like a smoke grenade, a flash or something like that, there's little marks there so you know what grenade is what type. As Neowiz likes to do as well, we have some extra because some things do not get announced, but some things change. The last time it was typographies or something like that, which they didn't really announce, or some extras, little small things that somebody has to really look for to find them, to be honest, but were obviously not worth mentioning. I think it is this time because in the settings you have a new option. You can change the scaled HUD, the scaled HUD, to whatever resolution you're actually playing. The problem with that is you cannot change it in-game. So you won't be able to see it until you start a game, you get out of the game, and then you have to change it again to see if it suits you or not, and then you go back into the game.
It looks absolutely crap, or it looks awesome, and if it looks crap, you have to go out again, and then you have to change it again.
You know what I'm on about. So it's really stupid that you cannot change the scaled HUD, the scaled HUD in-game itself, because that's where you actually see it. So that would be definitely something they could actually change. The second thing they did announce is they added a new daily reward. They said they would release Sixaxis Hell, which they did, and it is in one of the boxes, but they did not say that they will replace the Explorer as a reward for the dailies. They haven't fixed the dailies, so nobody had ever had the chance to get the Explorer out of the dailies because it was broken and didn't work properly. And instead of fixing that, they actually changed the rewards for the daily missions. So there's a new reward in there that nobody can get. People who would like the Explorer because they didn't have any chance of getting out of premium boxes or whatsoever, they can't get it anymore, and they never had the chance to because the dailies were just broken and never really worked. I cannot understand why the heck they did that, but that's how it is. They removed the Explorer, added a Sixaxis Hell. I hope they're going to fix these daily rewards soon as possible. Another thing they did not announce or did not mention whatsoever is a new currency. We get capsule vouchers. From the old A.V.A build, some people or most people should actually know what this is, and I'm pretty surprised that they actually brought it back and brought it in. You have now in the Capsuleshop 3 options. You can pay by euros, pay by medals, or as an alternative do by capsule vouchers. I have no idea how to obtain them, but I bet Neowiz will tell us soon enough how we can get our hands on some capsule vouchers, and I'm pretty excited to see how that's going to turn out. Okay guys, that was it for today. I'm pretty happy about the update, to be honest. I think that's a pretty good update. It's one of the best updates, or actually the best update we got so far since the release of the game. And I'm going to be very excited about the future months, what we can expect there. I hope we're going to get our co-op mode and our beloved custom lobbies in the near future. But when that happens, I'll definitely be here and keep you up to date. So don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you next year. And until then, happy Christmas to everybody, and see you in 2023.